box of tapes in the attic crawl space. Dust on the plastic, a memory of your face. Before the cloud, before the instant stream, we were living in a grainy 35 million a dream. Static on a wire waiting for your call. Now I'm just staring at a blank digital wall. Take me back to the analog days of us, when love was a feeling, not a data plus. No pixels in the way of the soul's heat, just the slow, steady rhythm of a real heartbeat. Lost in the frequency, searching for the truth. You sent a text, but I can't hear your tone. Feeling so crowded while I'm sitting here alone. We trade emojis instead of real touch. Modern connection doesn't mean very much. I miss the hiss of the needle on the groove, the way the world slowed down when we moved. Take me back to the analog days of us, when love was a feeling, not a data plus. No pixels in the way of the soul's heat, just the slow, steady rhythm of a real heartbeat. Lost in the frequency, searching for the truth. Searching for the truth. Maybe we're just relics of a different time, trying to make a reason out of a modern crime. I'm unplugging the router, dimming down the light, going back to the shadows of a velvet night. If you wanna find me, walk across the floor. I don't want a notification anymore. Take me back to the analog days of us, when all was a feeling, not a data plus. No pixels in the way of the soul's heat, just the slow, steady rhythm of a real heartbeat. Lost in a frequency, searching for the truth. Searching for the truth. Searching for the truth. Found an old cassette in the shoebox today. The tape is hissed out and starting to fray, but I can still hear you laugh through the noise. Before we were adults, back when we were boys. The smell of the rain on the hot city street, the rhythm of 90s soul under our feet. Now I'm just staring at a digital screen, searching for the feeling of what it all used to mean. It's an analog echo in a high-speed world, watching the banners of our youth get furled. Just a ghost of a frequency, low and sweet, searching for the heart on a one-way street. Everything's moving, but I'm standing still, chasing a fever, chasing a thrill. We didn't have much, but we had the time to sit on the porch and just watch the climb of the moon over rooftops and telephone wires, before we were feeding the corporate fires. Now I got the world in the palm of my hand, but I'm losing the touch of the local land. I trade all these followers and every like to be back on that corner, just riding my bike. It's an analog echo in a high-speed world, watching the banners of our youth get furled. Just a ghost of a frequency, low and sweet, searching for the heart on a one-way street. Everything's moving, but I'm standing still, chasing a fever, chasing a thrill. trapped inside a book from a summer when we didn't have to look through a filter lens just to feel alive. Now we're counting likes just to survive. You're sitting right there across the hall, but you're staring at a light against the wall. We've got 1,000 friends in a lonely home, 2 souls together, but we're both alone. It's an analog heart in a digital world, searching for the girl I used to know. Before the signal got too weak to hold, before the stories that we never told. Just a low-res ghost in the midnight cold. I miss the static on my radio dial, the way you take an hour just to smile. Now it's instant heat and a quick goodbye, a double tap instead of looking in my eye. We're upgrading lives, but we're losing touch, trying to feel it all but not feeling much. The data's heavy but the spirit's light, just 2 satellites passing in the night. It's an analog heart in a digital world, searching for the girl I used to know. Before the signal got too weak to hold, before the stories that we never told. Just a low-res ghost in the midnight cold. It's an analog heart in a digital world, searching for the girl I used to know. Before the signal got too weak to hold, before the stories that we never told. Just a low-res ghost in the midnight cold. The skyline is jagged like a broken heart's beat. Steam rising slow from the cracks in the street. They're building up glass where the soul used to grow, replacing the rhythm with a neon lit show. Neighbors are strangers with keys in the door. We don't even ask what the crying is for. We're lost in the canyons of silver and steel, forgetting the way that a touch used to feel. The city is screaming, but nobody hears. A collective of loneliness, drying our tears. In a world full of people, we're drifting alone. The store on the corner is boarded and gray. The families that live there have all moved away. Progress is measured by the height of the crane, while the heart of the block is just feeling the strain. We trade our connections for a faster paced life, but the edge of the convenience is sharp as a knife. We're lost in the canyons of silver and steel, forgetting the way that a touch used to feel. behind a cold digital cage for a beautiful mind. I'm searching for warmth in my cold-pressed world before the last flag of our spirit is furled. We're lost in the canyons of silver and steel, forgetting the way that a touch used to feel. The city is screaming, but nobody hears. A collective of loneliness, drying our tears. In a world full of people, we're drifting alone. Drifting alone. Drifting alone. Silver and steel. Nobody hears. The screen light is the only sun I see, reflecting off the glass, staring back at me. I'm scrolling through the years in a single swipe, trying to find the soul beneath the media hype. We used to meet at the record shop on Main. Now I'm just a contact, a link in the chain. I remember the weight of your hand in mine before we moved the love to an encrypted line. Just digital embers burning in the dark, searching for a flame, but we lost the spark. A million connections, but I'm still alone, building a kingdom on a silicone throne. Nothing is real when the battery dies, just the static and the silence in your eyes. The 90s felt like a fever dream we shared, when we didn't need a filter to show we cared. Now I'm checking your status just to feel a pulse. Everything is polished, everything is false. I miss the analog ache of a long goodbye before we learned to ghost and we learned to lie. Just a ghost in the machine looking for a way out, wrapped in the comfort of a modern doubt. Just digital embers burning in the dark, searching for a flame, but we lost the spark. A million connections, but I'm still alone, building a kingdom on a silicone throne. Nothing is real when the battery dies, just the static and the silence in your eyes. Disconnecting now, just static, system failure. Still here. The train is late again on the southbound line, looking at faces that look just like mine. Tired eyes reflecting off the scratched up glass, watching the gentrified neighborhoods pass. New glass towers reaching for a grayscale sky, while the corner store owner says a long goodbye. They're painting over murals we used to know, replacing the roots with a curated show. It's the concrete marrow of a shifting town, watching the history being leveled down. Just a cog in the wheel of a cold machine, trying to find the beauty in the space between. Price tags climbing while the spirit falls, writing our names on the crumbling walls. My grandfather worked at the plant down the road, carrying the weight of a heavy, heavy load. Now it's a loft with a view of the park, where the lights stay on but the soul stays dark. We're trading our stories for a faster stream, waking up slowly from a collective dream. I'm holding on to relics of a time that's past, wondering how much longer the pulse can last. It's the concrete narrow of a shifting town, watching the history being leveled down. Just a cog in the wheel of a cold machine, trying to find the beauty in the space between. Price tags climbing while the spirit falls, writing our names on the crumbling walls. Still here under the pavement, the heartbeat remains. You're a three-dot bubble that never quite pops, a conversation that always just stops. You like my pictures but you won't check my heart, a curated version of pulling apart. I'm tired of the breadcrumbs you leave on the floor while you're halfway out of the digital door. I'm ghosting the ghost who's been haunting my bed, deleting the threads and the words that you said. You're a high-speed connection with the low-fidelity soul, leaving me empty while you play the role of a lover who's never quite there. I saw you were active while I sat on red, a cold blue silence where the intimacy bled. You want the attention without the receipt, keeping your options on a shuffle repeat. But my heart isn't something you can just subscribe to, then cancel the moment I'm looking at you. I'm ghosting the ghost who's been haunting my bed, deleting the threads and the words that you said. You're a high-speed connection with the low-fidelity soul, leaving me empty while you play the role of a lover who's never quite there. So I'm blocking the signal and cutting the wire, walking away from this flickering fire. You can find someone else to keep on the hook. I'm closing the app and I'm closing the book. There's a freedom in silence you'll never understand. When the phone finally drops from my hand, I'm ghosting the ghost who's been haunting my bed, deleting the threads and the words that you said. You're a high-speed connection with the low-fidelity soul, leaving me empty while you play the role of a lover who's never quite there. Signal is dead. No more haunting. Yeah. You're typing a bubble that never arrives, the modern day weapon for ending our lives. 3 little dots just to keep me in line while you're scrolling through someone else's design. I'm checking your story to see where you've been, watching the highlights through a digital lens. We're sleeping together but miles apart, with a cold glass rectangle pressed to our heart. It's a toxic frequency, a low bit hum, waiting for a feeling that's never gonna come. We're ghosting the mirror, avoiding the truth, wasting the remainder of our digital youth. Just a like for a soul, a swipe for a touch, giving so little but demanding too much. You pull me back in with the midnight you up, then leave me to drain the last dregs of the cup. It's a cycle of silence and artificial heat, validation seeking on a dead-end street. I'm addicted to the hurt that you're feeding me, a beautiful prison where the door has no key. We're curated versions of a mess that is real, forgetting the way that a human should. It's a toxic frequency, a low bit hum, waiting for a feeling that's never gonna come. We're ghosting the mirror, avoiding the truth, wasting the remainder of our digital youth. Just a like for a soul, a swipe for a touch, giving so little but demanding too much. Blue light fading, low battery, nothing left to see. Rain is tapping on the kitchen pane, everything we built feels like a drain. There's 2 cups of coffee getting cold, and 1,000 stories left untold. I saw your coat hanging by the door, like a memory that I can't ignore. We're just navigating through the haze of these lonely, modern, toxic days. It's a gray Sunday, heavy and deep, keeping secrets that we're meant to keep. If we belong together, why the space in the quiet of this hollow place? Just a ghost of us in the grave. You're checking notifications on your phone while I'm sitting here feeling all alone. We're connected by a fiber wire, but we lost the warmth of the inner fire. It's a long way back to where we started, before we became so cold and parted. Just a screenshot of a better time in a life that doesn't feel like mine. It's It's a gray Sunday, heavy and deep, keeping secrets that we meant to keep. If we belong together, why the space in the quiet of this hollow place? Just a ghost of us. Just a ghost of us in the grave. Left your keys on the mahogany stand, right next to the glass where the condensation ran. I'm watching the clock trade minutes for ghosts. The silence in this bedroom hits me the most. We used to be a frequency, clear and loud. Now we're just a signal lost in a cloud. Checking my screen just to see your name, but the blue light glow feels like a losing game. It's that midnight analog spinning in reverse. Love was a blessing, now it's a quiet curse. Tracing a space where you used to lay, waiting for the night to turn into gray. Just a slow burn, baby, just a slow fade in the hollow house that our promises made. The scent of your perfume is staying too long, like a skip in the record of our favorite song. I thought about calling to say I was wrong, but the pride in my chest is heavy and strong. Modern heart, vintage pain, watching the street lights drown in the rain. We're digital strangers with analog scars, counting the distance between the stars. It's that midnight analog spinning in reverse. Love was a blessing, now it's a quiet just a ghost in the wires, static on the line. The mirror doesn't lie at 3 in the morning. I ignored every sign and every single warning. Gave away pieces of my light to keep you warm. While I was standing right in the eye of the storm, I lost my own name in the shadow of yours. Closing the windows and locking the doors. I'm falling back in love with the person I used to be, breaking the chains of who you wanted to see. No more performing for a crowd of just one. The work of my healing has finally begun. I'm finding the rhythm in my own heartbeat. Used to think silence was a hole in the air, something to fill with a desperate prayer. But now the quiet feels like a heavy silk dress, smoothing the edges of this beautiful mess. I don't need your validation to feel whole. I'm reclaiming the keys to my own tired soul. I'm falling back in love with the person I used to be, breaking the chains of who you wanted to see. No more performing for a crowd of just one. The work of my healing has finally begun. I'm finding the rhythm in my own heartbeat. It's a slow revolution, a quiet uprising. The strength I'm finding is almost surprising. I'm burning the letters in a digital trail, setting the wind back into my own cells. Yesterday's heartbreak is today's heavy ground. The lost child is finally the person I found. I'm falling back in love with the person I used to be, breaking the chains of who you wanted to see. No more performing for a crowd of just one. The work of my healing's finally begun. I'm finding the rhythm in my own heartbeat. My own heartbeat. Finally begun. Found that old record in a dusty stack, the one that brings all the summer back. 1994, the air was thick and sweet. We were dancing barefoot on the concrete street. No cell phones ringing, just the radio dial, captured in the magic of your crooked smile. Now the world is moving at 100 miles, and I'm just looking through these mental files. The porch lights flicker in a rhythmic beat, while I'm drowning in this Tennessee heat. I miss the way we used to talk for hours before we traded feelings for digital powers. The smell of jasmine in the distant train, washing away all the modern day strain. I'm a Gen X soul in a high-speed age, trying to find my place on a scrolling page. It's just nostalgia playing on the strings, the bittersweet nectar that the memory brings. I'm longing for a time that stayed in place before we lost the soul to the human race. Yeah, just a slow jam for the long lost years, drying all these vintage saltwater tears. They say you can't go back to where you began, but I'm holding the remnants as best as I can. The analog warmth of a hand in mine is better than a double tap every time. I'm sitting on the veranda, watching the sky, wondering where the simple days went by. Maybe we're just echoes of a better groove, waiting for the needle to finally move. It's just nostalgia playing on the strings, the bittersweet nectar that the memory brings. I'm longing for a time that stayed in place before we lost the soul to the human race. Yeah, just a slow jam for the long lost years, drying all these vintage saltwater tears. Let the record skip back to the start. Rewind the tape, it's still in my heart. Found a mixtape in a box labeled 94. Dusty plastic dreams scattered on the floor. The scent of shea butter in a cheap cassette, moments I haven't quite managed to forget. We used to wait for the radio to play our song, back when the summer nights felt a lifetime long. Screen just to see your face, a pixelated ghost in a different space. You got a mortgage and a life in the suburbs now. We made a lot of promises we didn't know how to keep when the world started moving this fast. Now I'm just a witness to a beautiful past. I remember the way that the air felt thin when the world was small and we let it all in. No blue light glow, just the moon on the street, 2 pairs of sneakers and a rhythmic beat. Now I'm just a collector of things I can't touch. Funny how nothing used to mean meant so much. Spins is where the memory of us begins and ends. Just a soft focus hum in the back of my mind, leaving the best of the years behind. Glowing blue, I'm reading messages I shouldn't from you. You say you're lonely, but you're never alone. Just another notification on a cracked iPhone. We're building castles out of digital sand, waiting for a touch we don't understand. Heartbeat had a sound before we buried all the feeling underground. Now we're curated versions of a broken soul, losing our grip and losing control. You're double tapping pictures of a life we had, while the silence in this bedroom is driving me mad. It's just violet static in a hollow heart, watching the connection fall slowly apart. Tired days, searching for a signal that we'll never find, leaving the reality of us behind. Maybe we're just ghosts in a lithium shell, creating our heaven in a personal hell. I wanna feel the weight of your hand in mine, instead of waiting for a green light to shine. Babaloo keeps spinning and the battery dies, so we're left with the truth in each other's eyes. Candles by the porcelain bowl. Let the rain outside take its heavy toll. The air is thick with the scent of wood and tea. Just the space between you and the rest of me. I'm untying the knots that the day has tied. Nowhere to run and nowhere left to hide. Trace the line from my shoulder to my wrist. In this quiet house we finally exist. It's the pull of the moon on a rising tide, keeping all the secrets that we hold inside. Silk and cedar, skin against the grain. Wash away the worry, wash away the pain. Slow motion heartbeats in a velvet room, waiting for the midnight flower to bloom. No need for words, they only get in the way. We've said enough in the heat of the day. I can feel your breath like a ghost on my neck, keeping the chaos and the world in check. The shadows are dancing on the bedroom floor. I don't think I've ever wanted anything more. Just the weight of the moments, steady and slow. Nowhere else for us to really go. It's the pull of the moon on a rising tide, keeping all the secrets that we hold inside. Silk and cedar, skin against the grain. Wash away the worry, wash away the pain. Slow motion heartbeats in a velvet room, waiting for the midnight flower to bloom. Stay right here, don't move on my soul, just breathe. Da-da-da-da. The phone is face down on the nightstand wood. I finally did what I said I never could. I locked the world out and I threw away the key, just to find a space where it's only you and me. No notifications, no digital hum, just the weight of the air and the way we've become. We're drifting in a slow motion state of mind, leaving the noise of the century behind. Wrap me in the silk of a midnight prayer, breath like a ghost in the humid air, lost in the rhythm of a long forgotten slow jam. Your skin feels like mercy against my own, a language of touch that we've always known. We don't need the lyrics, we don't need the light, just the heavy vibration of the middle of the night. Forget the deadlines and the social demands. I'm reading the map in the palms of your hands. We're drifting in a slow motion state of mind, leaving the noise of the century behind. Wrap me in the silk of a midnight prayer, breath like a ghost in the humid air, lost in the rhythm of a long forgotten slow jam. Let the ice melt down in the crystal glass. past, watching the hours in the shadows pass. There's a power in the way we take our time. In a world that's rushing slow is a crime. Hold the vibration, keep the pulse low. There's nowhere else that we need to go. We're drifting in a slow motion state of mind, leaving the noise of the century behind. Wrap me in the silk of a midnight prayer, breath like a ghost in the humid air, lost in the rhythm of a long forgotten slow jam. Keep it slow in the shadow, just a pause. The headline is screaming across the black screen. Another shadow in a world that's gone lame. We're building tall fences out of digital stone, in a crowded city feeling strictly alone. I'm looking for a pulse in the cold neon glow, watching the empathy start to ebb and flow. The dollar is a god and the truth is a ghost, raising a glass to a hollow point toast. It's just static on the line, humming in the gear, a symphony of noise in the collection of fear. We're disconnected pieces of a broken machine, living for the spaces that are hidden in between. Social commentary and a whisper and a sigh, watching the mercury climb into the sky. This island that's a dream that we can't even afford, while we're keeping the score on a digital board. The neighborhood changed and the ghosts moved away to make a little room for a luxury display. I remember when the street had a soul and a name, before every corner started looking the same. The struggle is a rhythm that we all have to learn, watching the bridges as they slowly start to burn. It's just static on the line, I'm humming in the gear, a symphony of noise in the collection of a fear. We're disconnected pieces of a broken machine, living for the spaces that are hidden in between. Social commentary and a whisper and a sigh, watching the mercury climb into the sky. Packed the boxes, but I left the keys on the counter by the dying trees. You always said you'd water them for me, but we both know how that was gonna be. It's been 10 years in this hollow space. Now I'm looking at a stranger's face in the mirror where I used to paint my joy before I became your favorite toy. This is the art of letting go, slow and steady like the winter snow. I'm finding pieces that I threw away in the silence of a brand new day. Just the weight of me finally free. texted 3, wondering where you could possibly be. I'm reclaiming all the time I spent paying interest on a love misspent. I bought some flowers just to smell the room, watching my own garden start to bloom. It's quiet now, but the air is sweet. Finally standing on my own 2 feet. This is the art of letting go, slow and steady like the winter snow. I'm finding pieces that I threw away in the silence of a brand new day. Just the way of me, finally free. Found a box of Polaroids beneath the bed, capturing the secrets that we never said. Baggy denim and the smell of jasmine tea, a younger version of the man I used to be. We were analog in the world of neon light, chasing shadows through the middle of the night. Before the static and the digital divide, when we had nothing but the rhythm on our side. It's just nostalgia playing tricks upon the mind, looking for the pieces that we left behind. A slow jam playing on a scratched up 45. The only way I feel like I am still alive, tracing the outlines of a love that didn't last. Just a ghost wandering through the hollow past. I remember how the summer felt so long. Every heartbeat was a lyric to a song. Now the calendar is moving way too fast, trying to make the golden moments really last. I see you smile in the grainy shade of blue, wondering if the memory is even true. The world got louder, but the soul is getting thin, trying to find a place where us used to begin. It's just nostalgia playing tricks upon the mind, looking for the pieces that we left behind. A slow jam playing on a scratched up 45.